name is Faye from That's Just Candy Designs, and as per usual, if you can hear my toddlers toddlering in the background, I'm sorry, but they live here. Let's catch up. I just want to tell you where I've been and what's been going on with me. I think the last live I did was selling at a local cafe, Valentine's Day gifts and blind dates with a book. I just want to talk to you about like my profits and like what I'm going to do going forward and where I'm at and how I'm feeling like as far as basket making and things of that nature. I want to just rip the band-aid off and say I only made $60 at that entire event. I was there from 9 to 11. I think they had another event happening an hour after that. The venue was great. There were a lot of college students and older people that also were coming out and just getting coffee and checking out the books. All of the profits were 100% from the books. So yeah, and with the weather around here, I live in Massachusetts. There was like just no option to street sell. We have had single digit degree weather. We have had repeated snow and ice storms. We're having a wintry mix right now, so there isn't much I could have done. We had 2 back-to-back snowstorms and like with school closures and so on and so forth, so there was no real way that I was going to be able to like go out and street sell properly. I did end up reaching out to like some local places that are like small businesses, but they have a brick and mortar, and just to see if they would be open to letting me do a pop-up inside their store and things like that nature. Anyway, all of this to say, I think next year I will not be making it or doing anything for Valentine's Day, and that doesn't mean like I'm not going to be making baskets or anything like that. I think I will only take custom orders. And I think going forward, I will just prepare baskets for like Easter and Mother's Day, possibly Father's Day. I always hear like not so great things about Father's Day, like people not, showing up for dads and buying stuff for their dads. But I'm going to try it here and see, since this is basically my first full year. So I don't have much of a record to fall back on. Like, this is my first time doing it. So I will be kind of like letting people know, hey, I'm going to take custom orders for Easter, for Mother's Day, for Father's Day. I don't plan on making anything unless I do a pop-up within the confines of a brick and mortar style shop. There's a barber shop in town that I would like to try, maybe not next year, maybe like for Mother's Day. I want to see if they will allow me to come in and like be like, hey guys, did you get anything for your wife, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out like what my niche is, what would work best with where I live, and what I actually have to bring to the table. So that's where I'm at. I'm not discouraged, but I am like, I feel like I'm not like, oh no, I'm so sad, but I'm like, well, I would have definitely liked more money. So I feel like that's normal to feel like in your business, but I did learn something from it, and that it's just that the weather is just too wild around here. Like it's not reliable around here, especially like in the early winter months. Sometimes we have gotten snow all the way into May, so I would prefer to be out like when it's not frigid weather, but like we'll see what happens in April. We'll definitely see what happens in May. See how much longer we're going to be getting so much snow. But I just wanted to catch you guys up and let you know where I am. And I have not been as active because of all of the recent back-to-back snow days. I'm spending my time with my children, with my husband, just trying to make sure that we do get that quality family time together. And since I don't have any orders right now or anything really going on, I'm just trying to make use of that time. But I did not take this as a experience of, oh man, I'm just so miserable, I'm really sad about this. because I'm not, because like I said, it's the first year doing it. If this was like my 10th year and I'm like, man, I wonder what I'm doing wrong that I'm not, figuring things out. I'm just making notes and trying to understand like what will work better where I live and looking up spring festivals and stuff like that. We do have festivals and stuff around here and things where you could be like a vendor. But the way those are set up, like some of them around here, this town, some of these events, it's not this town, it's not the town I live in, but it's like the neighboring town. There is a local event that gets like a fair amount of traction, like people come out and support it. But you have to wait until someone dies to like get in there because they take the same 8 people every single year without fail. So I'm trying my hardest to like branch out to like other community events that allow vendors and like stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, if I haven't posted any new videos lately, it's because I haven't made anything, which is a bummer for me because I do like to be in the studio. I do like to be creating. I do like to be, there was an artist who I followed on YouTube. I forgot her name and I forgot exactly the quote, but it was pretty much about how creativity works in the way that it has to find you working. Creativity has to come to you while you're already in the studio, while you're already laying pencil to page, when you're already, oh, let me try this concept, let me try that concept. When you're just thinking about it, it doesn't come to you when you're laying on the couch. And there's nothing, I'm not saying like don't rest, absolutely rest, but like when you are actively not doing it, it's like, well, I could be in the studio, but now I am, I'm gonna watch 4 seasons of White Collar, and that in a way is also fine, but like you just have to realize the trade-off that you have made in that moment. Anywho, I'm misquoting it, but the point is that creativity has to find you already creating. So I want to be there and I want to be doing that, but there are other things that take precedence, in all our lives. Some people have other jobs. Some people like me have children and, or they have spouses who need help, or they have, anything. Life be lifing. So it's just like that sometimes. But I have gotten a lot of encouragement watching all of you guys, especially everybody in the South who when I lived in Virginia, I feel like the weather was so much more unpredictable than it is here. At least I can expect it to just be cold and a single degree when I wake up, pretty much every morning until April. But in Virginia, when I lived there, it's like, is it going to be cold? Is it going to be rainy? Is it going to be snowing? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? I can't imagine what it's like in like Georgia or somewhere like that. Anyway, that's all I want to say. I keep saying that, but it really is. I will see you guys soon with some Easter concepts. I'm going to put a few together to just have as examples, because since this is my first year, I don't have prior examples of Easter baskets. They'll very likely be the ones for my kids, but I'm gonna do a few of those, and maybe I'll do a video on how to set up a Google form for custom orders and like things like that if you guys are interested in that. If not, I'll just do a live, and whoever feels like it can check that out whenever they have time. And I will also probably just be uploading more to my community tab when I have completed things. And so you guys can check that out too, or shorts whenever I find stuff that's interesting or I think might be good to use in a basket. A friend of mine is having a baby, so another friend of mine is having another baby. It's not her first baby, but I did want to put together something special for her, so I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try to put together more all occasions gifts too, and yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes too. Anyway, take care of yourselves and also each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye.